Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Welcome back. Hi, guys. This is Heather Hope. Welcome back to the Inspired Entrepreneur podcast. This podcast is a daily podcast based off of my book, The Inspired Entrepreneur. 366 days of inspiration for the entrepreneur, for the self-employed business owner. And it's a book that's coming out soon. You can have it on your desk. You can flip to the day. It's like a perpetual, is that the word for it? Perpetual, it's not a calendar though, but it's dated, but not the year. You know what I mean? There's a word for it. I don't know what it is, but you can flip to whatever day. You can just say, you know what? I feel inspired to pick up this book and flip to a page. I do that with a lot of my books. And you'll get a message. I've done it so many times just as a Word document on my computer that it has helped me tremendously. And so I've really loved this book. Okay, so today's October 29th. And let's jump in. It's a little short and it's a really good one. Stop listening to others and listen to yourself. That's all. Trust what you want is available and trust that you are capable. So first line, stop listening to others and listen to yourself. This is so big. I mean, I think we've been conditioned to talk to everybody about all our ideas and get out everybody's feedback and what everybody's opinion about it is. And then we're left more confused. I don't know. I think it's pretty rare that somebody comes out of something that, or, getting people's advice that they don't come out more confused. Because everybody, so when you ask for people's opinion about something that you're doing or thinking about doing, what you're doing is asking for their belief system about that. And so when you start asking 10 people's belief systems about something that you are thinking about doing, you're going to get 10 different people's opinions on it and what they think just based off of their own belief system of how, if they would be able to do it or not. Or from their whole life experience, from their, what they've seen or done or anything like that. It is like the worst thing you can do is ask for people's opinion at this point. It's just the worst thing. You can't ask for people's opinion. If you have an idea that sparked your interest, that you're excited about, you tell no one. Opposite of what everyone says, right? Okay, so who can you tell? You can talk to somebody who you know without a doubt will not give any bit of judgment, any bit of criticism, any ounce, anything, any look on their face, any inflection of their voice, I don't know. Anything. You can talk to them, whoever that is. If you have somebody in your life that literally is like poker face, will not give any bit of feedback based on their life, you can tell them. If you have somebody like that, let me know in the comment section, because I have one person like that. One person in my entire life, I'm 45, right? My entire life, I have one person that I can tell anything to. Any idea that I get a lot of ideas, and about 99% of them, I tell this one person, and that person is my husband. He is such a poker face. He is such an encourager. He keeps opinions to himself. He is not an opinionated person whatsoever. Like, you would never know his opinion about anything. He's very quiet. He's not, he's very opposite of me, but we're very similar people. We're insanely similar, but we're also opposite in ways. So, because I'm very opinionated and I talk about everything and he doesn't talk about much. So, but I trust that I can go to him and say anything and I will not be swayed in any direction. He just listens. That is so amazing. So if you have somebody like that in your life that will not give you any bit of judgment, you can tell them. But otherwise, if everybody in your life will give their opinion or their 2 cents or their professional advice or their blah, 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 even if there's a possibility that they can be positive about it, it doesn't matter. Because what will happen is it will introduce resistance into the vibration of that thought. You'll have that little tinge in your mind of like, so and so said that. Disappointing. It's like they pop your balloon, right? They're like, well, how are you going to do that? Where are you going to get the money to do that? Oh gosh, I know somebody who did that and they failed. Oh no, that's too hard. You're not smart enough, or whatever. I can't even imagine people like that. So stop listening to others and listen to yourself. Trust what you want is available and trust that you are capable. If you have the idea and you're excited about it, the universe will make it happen. And you don't really need to do a whole lot except keep feeding the idea positively. Keep getting excited about it. Keep thinking the possibilities. But don't introduce resistance into the factor. That's what everybody does. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't introduce anything into the situation or into the thought, into the idea of and it's just so easy to do, right? It's so easy to do that, but we got to make it easier to not and just focus on the dream, focus on the things that you want, focus on them, and don't, and I know that sometimes it can be really challenging to keep things to yourself. So get practiced of not talking to people. Like Abraham says, we talk way, 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 way too much. We talk too much. We talk too much because the more we talk, the more resistance we will add to things. We go down we go down the road and we hit a bump, we go in the ditch, and then we're like out in the desert wandering around with our thoughts and the things that we're saying. We just go down the wrong road. We just keep, and with law of attraction, we keep attracting more thoughts like that. So it's best to keep your ideas to yourself until they're fully formed. And then you can be like, hey, you know what? 3 or 6 months ago, I had this really great idea for a business. And you know what I did? I didn't tell anybody, and I just did it. And 6 months later, here we are. I have a business. And wouldn't that be really cool to unveil? Like, hey, instead of like I tell everybody about my business idea that isn't here yet, how about I wait 6 months or however long and then reveal that I have this really successful business, because it will be successful if you don't tell anybody about it and you just do what you want to do. Say, hey guys, I did this 6 months ago. I didn't tell anybody. I wanted to keep it a secret, a surprise. And now look what I've done. And it'd be like, oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That sort of thing. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, guys, I'm going to go. These are short this week. We're gearing up for Halloween. Let me know in the comment section if you're doing anything for Halloween. I don't know what anybody's doing, anything. I don't know what's going on. But I love Halloween. It's one of my most favorite holidays. Here in Arizona, our weather just got good again. Just got good. I saw on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Like, I don't do anything on there. I like TikTok. This one guy in Arizona is like, oh, we just got into Arizona gloating season. It's our season to gloat that we have perfect weather. He said for 8 months. Maybe it is 8 months. What is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I say maybe 7 months of perfect weather. We do get cold, but right now, let me tell you what it is right now. It's noon and it is 75 degrees. Now it's 79, which is really good here because it's dry. 79, dry. Let me tell you. Humidity. Why is it 37%? Oh, it's supposed to rain, I think, tomorrow, which we never get. We didn't get our rain this season either. But typically, so this week, tomorrow's 82. And then Monday, yeah, I think we might get some storms, but it's 64. Tuesday, sunny, 68. That's like really low for us. Wednesday, 72. Thursday, 79. Like, that is perfect weather for us. I live right outside of Phoenix, so we get basically the same weather as Phoenix. But This is our gloating season. Like, we have earned this so much this year. We didn't have our monsoon, so we had records of massive heat waves. Just records, just relentless heat this summer. It's the worst summer of heat since I've been alive. 45 years of living in Arizona or Phoenix. Um, so we deserve this weather so much because we survived the summer. We survived the hottest summer on record. And some days it was hotter where I lived than it was in Phoenix, which was crazy. But so now we get to cherish this perfect weather. This is the paradise time to visit. Um, we are actually moving to Scottsdale in a couple of months. Before we go back to California, we're going back down to Scottsdale. Probably at the beginning of the year. I keep saying in a couple of months, which looks like on the calendar looks like January, so that's interesting. We'll see. Maybe Christmas. I don't know. I'm from Phoenix, Scottsdale. My first house when I was a baby was Scottsdale, 4 blocks away from my husband's, where my husband grew up. Funny, he used to walk past my house when I was a year old. Um, he moved to Scottsdale. I was just telling somebody about this because I'm a native, which everybody says is really hard. They've been saying that for years that you don't find natives in Phoenix. But my husband moved to Scottsdale when he was 10 and he's 58. So he's been in Arizona for 48 years. And so we're moving back to Scottsdale because it's Scottsdale, Paradise Valley are my favorite areas of all of Phoenix Metro. But we're going down there for this business opportunity, this new business that I'm starting. I'm going to be actually working with an industry down where they are. So, and I chose Scottsdale because I love it. So we're moving back to basically our hometown of Scottsdale, and for a while, and we're gonna see where we want to go. Now that we've survived the summer to really good weather, it's like, oh man, how can we leave? So anyway, long story short, we're preparing for that now. And like I say, I love change. I love doing different things. I love changing plans and to just follow the excitement and see where I don't at this point I'm like not stuck on the same plan all the time because I know that the broader perspective of me knows the best plan. I don't know. My conscious mind does not know the best plan of action. So I'm following what feels exciting, what is feeling good, feeling like the next logical step, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm not like staying, like it must be California or nothing. I'm not doing that. It's like, no, Scottsdale seems very interesting right now, and it sounds fun and it sounds exciting, and we'll see where that takes us. And we've got lots of time. We don't have to be in California today. It's just we can visit soon, but whatever. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.